Hello, everyone. This is Justice, and we also have Jake here. You can see by the other birds for some reason. Um,
Howdy.
we're doing a little champions first impressions for Vendetta because now we have all 9 revealed. We are only getting 9 for this set, and future sets from now on. Instead of getting the 12 legends, we're getting 9. So we've put together a little what's coming up and what we're excited for, what we think of them firsthand. Jake has notes. Justice does not. And we'd like to thank Mecha Games for also hosting this video with us. Anything you want to say before we get started, Jake?
I mean, minimal notes, but
Notes,
you're good.
nonetheless. Cool. Next slide. So, we are getting these 9 legends here. This is the first set with the enemy pairings. So, we're getting the colors that didn't previously exist. So, those would be Akali, Kennen, and Jace. And I think, at least from our first impressions, 2 of those legends look a bit more pushed so far with the reveals we've seen. Whereas one of them needs a little bit more love. But we can,
You
I
can
guess,
see
we can
by the
just...
fact that he's the only one without an alternate art on board.
That's correct, because we haven't seen that one yet. I hope it looks good. Jace is a cool character.
2 armpits
Um,
revealed as well.
Yep, two gorgeous armpits. We'll have Nick be doing an armpit tier list from this set, because there is just that many.
Yep.
That will be happening later. But we'll just go left to right, just say what the legends are, for those of you who can't see them or read. And yeah, I'll start us off with Shen. He is our Calm Order legend, which has infamously been not a very good color pairing. And so far the trend is looking like that might continue. His ability is that as an action you can tap him to give a friendly unit tank. That is pretty strong, admittedly, if combat does return to the game, which it seems like it kind of is, slowly. But as of right now, his 2 chosen champions are not great.
Not great.
Not great at all. One of them says you score points if you have another unit there, and the other one says you draw a card if there's another thing there. Which both of those things are, both these units are overcosted and not great stats. But hopefully his signature spell is something cool. I'll let you talk about Mel.
Right, yeah. Mel, her ability is when you empower something else, empower me, and then you can disempower her and exhaust her to give a unit at a battlefield -2 might for this turn. The -2 might I think, is pretty good. The issue lies on empowering her.
Yeah, there's not a ton of cards so far that we've seen that are able to empower easily enough.
Yeah, at least cards that would be like within the meta. And I mean, not only that, with empowering units, you empower it once and that's it.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're able to like re-empower your units at another time to be able to give her legend consistently.
Yeah.
Although she gets an incredible, but she gives purple defy.
Yeah, that's her signature
Which
spell, which I am not remembering what it's called.
It's called rebuttal.
Rebuttal. It's on the screen now.
Armpit confirmed.
Armpit confirmed. It's on the tier list. Yeah, she gets a funky defy that can counter things with more power, so it can counter punch firsts. But it also has the ability to take over the spells for an additional power, which is strong.
Yeah.
And then her chosen champions are mid.
Blue one's
They're
not
okay.
bad.
The purple one's okay. The blue one will be good in Lux combo.
Yeah, the blue one is gonna be good in other decks.
But I'm not sure about anything else really. But also, good things about Mel, her colors. So,
Yeah,
you can just
can't go
play.
wrong with blue purple.
Yep. Just play blue, purple, good stuff, and have a good signature spell, and it's probably fine. Uh, I'll move on to talking now about Mbessa. So she is our body and order legend. This is the same colors as Fiora and Set. So usually the half aggressive decks, and it's not changing here.
Yeah, and
when you
Poppy.
and yeah, I forgot what that legend. When you empower something else, empower me. So similar ability to Mel, given that they are related and all. And then she's got an ability for disempowering her and paying a power and tapping her to ready a unit. So, decently powerful. We just don't have enough cards as of right now that say empower something. There's just not enough. And we also don't have her signature spell yet, which could change.
Readying a unit
that.
is also very strong. See
Yeah.
Aurelia.
Yep, as we know. But Mbessa, we're kind of going to try to keep it short just because we don't have enough information for her yet. Her chosen champions are good, though. I think both of them were actually quite... Oh, no, we've only seen the yellow one?
Nope, we've seen both. Both of them are quite good.
Why are they not
We have a
coming up
4
nice?
cost, 4 power Mbessa. She has empowered 3 and an orange to give her +3 and can't be dealt damage unless she's in combat.
Right. And then there's the yellow one, which is probably better.
Yeah, being able to just
Kill a unit.
like like Otacon had a cool idea of just your opponent had to sack a unit. Obviously,
Yeah.
its cost kind of got in the way of being able to play it.
Yeah.
It also in its colors, you didn't have any decks that were playing it and being able to ready it. Whereas you can play this 5 cost Mbessa, and you get to choose what you kill.
Yep. It's
Although
pretty
there's
good.
a lot of can't target in this set.
Yes, there is. And on that, I'll let you handle the next boy.
Kennen, my probably go-to into coming to the set. So this is our first of the 3 enemy pairings of purple and yellow. Kennen's ability is when you play a card from anywhere other than your hand, empower me. And then for an action, you can disempower him and exhaust him to give a unit assault 2 this turn. I think this is pretty strong because it's in 2 colors that generally don't give might increases.
Yep.
So assault 2 is really good within these 2 colors. I mean, you have purple, so not only do you have access to flow for getting Kennen's ability to proc, but you all can also play your champion unit that empowers Kennen.
Yep.
You can
Which I will throw on the screen now while you keep talking.
play Fizz, my boy Fizz, and that plays something from the trash. So you can I think out of all the legends that you have to empower to then disempower to use their abilities, I think Kennen's the one that can do it probably the most
easiest.
consistently. His signature spell, Lightning Rush, is just stack deck on your turn, and it also has Flow. Flow is just you can play it from your trash for the flow cost, and then
It's flashback
vanishes
for those who played
afterwards.
Magic.
Yes. Yes.
This card's nuts.
Yeah.
This card's nuts.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I would say again the cons just like the other ones, it's only as good as their ability to empower.
Yeah.
Or sorry, to like trigger the empowerment of the legend itself. And the champion units are
both
pretty good. We get a new ability called Burn. So you just take the top card of your deck, depending on the value of Burn, and you put it in your trash. So
It's
you're
mill.
able to get, yeah, it's mill. And then Kennen allows you to give something in your trash flow, the purple unit,
And the
then
yellow one.
Yellow unit. Yeah, the yellow one has hidden, and you can pop it open, or when you attack with it, and then spend 2 to stun a unit.
Yep, and he
and
gets
then
bigger
he
while
gets
there's a
plus
stun
2.
unit there. Yep, he's just a good unit. Um, this is probably we'll have a tier list at the end of this little section here, but spoilers, he's probably the highest on the tier list, just because the colors are strong, and yeah. But I'll move on to somebody who's not as good. This is Nasus. Blue green has historically been the worst colors in Riftbound. It is the only color that has not made a top 8 of any major event ever in the 1 year now we've been in the game. So you'd think that maybe they'd be trying to fix that, and they've failed. So far, this legend looks nigh unplayable. His ability is when you play a unit, gear, or activate an ability with energy cost 7 or more, you can exhaust me to ready up to 2 runes. This is bad proving ground Zanny.
Literally, just they just added Annie's ability to the very end and gave him a huge restriction, and they didn't even give his signature spell the word bonk in it.
They did not. So his signature spell is Siphon Strike. You deal 4 damage to a unit at a battlefield. If you control 7 more runes, though, it's deal 7. 4 mana deal 7 is a really good rate. And when the unit dies, you channel a rune. This card's aight. It gets defied. It gets Mel signature spelled. It's not very strong, unfortunately. And his chosen champions are something else. We have an
They rival Shen's.
I think they're worse than Shen's.
Oh yeah.
This guy here, Nasus, the green Nasus, deflect 2, good ability. We've got empower 8, and when you conquer, you score a point. Not holding, only when you conquer. And the cost is too steep for too little benefit. And the blue one, which is the worst art I've ever seen in my life, it's just you get a rune when something dies here. These are both awful chosen champions. They both have power costs. They're both very late game to play. Green has a couple ramp cards. Blue has 1 ramp card. So it's just questionable, the design for this champion. We also haven't seen the full set yet, so maybe they're going to print some nuts green-blue ramp cards and some nuts blue-green 8 costs or 7 higher costs, because as of right now, there are only 2. Tasty Feyfolk and TTW. So if you don't have those, you don't have any. It's not good. I'll let you move on to somebody better to talk about.
Vile Maz.
Yeah, Vile Maz not real.
What are you talking about? The deck's gonna be so good. We have Bottled Constellation.
Alright, go on to Zed. Go on to Zed, please.
Okay, Zed is our infamous color combo of red and purple. His ability is when you banish a card you own, empower me, and then action to disempower him and exhaust him to discard 1 and then draw 1.
Yep.
The dig is good. The banishment is not bad.
It's difficult right now.
Right now, banishment comes from flow, so you get the same as you would with Kennen, the ability to flow. And then also his 2 champion units and his signature spell make shadow clones. And the shadow clones, when they attack, they get assault 4 if you banish a unit from your trash. So those right now are the only ways to trigger his legend ability. Dig would be really cool if you had it consistently every turn. Obviously that's not going to happen. Unless they give us a really cool gear. The legend ability is pretty good. Generic, but it's
generic abilities I think are good. They've always been good.
Yes, like giving +2 when you defend alone.
No comment. Keep going.
So Deathmark plays a shadow clone and burns 3, which is the signature spell. Sorry, and then
It's right
also
here.
has flow. So which is really nice because then you have sort of that bit of consistency where if you don't have a shadow clone on a turn, you can play this for the flow cost. And then you have the dig for next turn your shadow clone attacking, which is another dig.
Yeah.
Um, we obviously need some more flow cards for this to be like really, really good. But I think you can. I think it all depend on how consistent we can get the dig with it.
Yeah. And that's kind of Zed in a nutshell. We just need a few more cards, and then he might be really strong. We're not sure where he's going to land at the moment, but he's okay right now. On to
Color's good.
the the best overnumbered in the set, art wise, Renekton, the Butcher of the Sands. He is
You're a monster.
our Fury Body legend. Um, and he's so cool. He's so cool. He's our first true aggro legend. So he has an ability that is reaction, pay 2 power, and tap him to add 2 energy. The energy can only be spent to play units or activated abilities of units. Whoa, deramping ourselves. Why would we ever want to do that? You know what sounds really
Oh
cool,
no.
Jake? 4 drops on turn 1. You know what sounds really cool? Two drops on turn 1
That's
every
probably a
single
better
time.
value.
Um,
Um,
depending on the 4 drop.
Depending on the four drop, I think a lot of this is going to come to how well people can play Riftbound,
Yeah,
because
this
you're going to get a
legend
lot of
looks
people who
hard.
are like,
This
I'm
legend
going to
looks
play
hard.
this, I'm going to do this ability every turn, and then you get to the late game and you're like, I can only play the four drops.
Yeah. I have been building. So this is one of the legends I'm most excited about, which I'll be talking about later. Um, I have currently 3 builds of Renekton. One of them seems a little bit better than the other 2 so far. Um, I've got a Dragons build, which is trying to do Herald of the Scales shenanigans, so you can play high end stuff while also only, you know, having very few runes. Like there was a turn I was playing against Jake a couple days ago where I think I only had 4 runes, but I played an 8 drop.
Yep. We played
So
the
that's
dragon.
cool.
I will not comment on.
Yep. So the deck's cool. His signature spell is interesting. It's called Dominus. It only took me a long time to memorize that. It's called Dominus. You double a unit's might, and you give it 2 power. You give it an ability to spend 2 power to ready it. Notably, does not say once per turn, so you can keep doing that. You can do some weird movement shenanigans with Jin. You can do some other cool stuff as well. Ganking units love this card. Um, and then we only have seen one chosen champion so far, but it it's on theme and it fits. It's beach bro Renekton.
I don't think I've ever seen you pull up the regular art of this card.
I don't know what the art looks like. I mean, I've chosen not to look at it.
It's him fighting Nasus.
That's super lame. I prefer this art. Anyways, it's an
He
accelerate
ain't
unit.
no way he knows how to blow that whistle.
Oh, he does. He's got to put it like the very tip of his nose. But that's Renekton. He seems really strong. He seems hard to play though. It's our first aggro deck, and aggro decks infamously are hard to pilot if you face any form of adversity. So I'll let you go on to the next gal.
Yeah, I got the good one here. I got
You
two
got
really good ones.
Yeah. I let you. I was nice to you.
Yep. Yeah. You went first with Shen. Poor boy. So next champion here is Akali. It is the other color combo that we haven't had yet, which is Fury and Calm, red and green. So she has the ability to empower herself for 3 in power. And then her ability is action exhauster. If it's your turn, move a friendly unit in a showdown to base, and if I'm empowered, ready it. Just off the top, it's a defensive fight or flight when your opponent makes the showdown unfavorable for you.
Yep.
And that card's banned now, so
The
I think
good
this is
good
a good
start.
ability.
Good start.
The good thing here that all the other legends don't have is that the empower is just constant once you've empowered it. There's no like paying into it again.
And nothing can take it
Um,
away.
yeah, nothing
Right,
nothing
as
so
of right
far
now.
can take it away. Yeah.
Yeah.
So once you empower it, you're always bringing something back and readying it, which is pretty good for like a handful of cards. The signature spell is, ooh, something else.
Perfect. Perfect
It's
execution?
Shuriken Flip,
Ah, okay.
completely different.
Her ultimate
But
is
I
called
mean we
perfect. Anyways.
okay. Well, we have Showstopper 2.0 here. So
It's better showstopper.
yeah, it's 2.0. So you're dealing damage to your unit, and then you're moving a friendly unit. And then it also has Flow, which is like six
Nuts.
casts in your deck of a
Of
signature
Ride the
spell.
Wind.
And honestly, I don't mind paying 3 and a power for this ability.
It's so good. It's so good.
Uh,
And her chosen
and they give us some
champions.
crazy chosen champions. Yeah, for one, the 3 cost doesn't cost a power, so just like how good Diana was going second,
Yeah.
um, you can just play this going second for free, basically. You always have your 3 drop, and you're not going down the runes, which is great. She has empower 2 in a red. When she moves, you deal a damage. If she's empowered, you deal 2, and then she also gets just a base +1 when she's empowered, which is
Strong.
it's nuts. It's strong. It's not even like Assault 1 where she only has it on attack. It's just
+1.
give me +1.
Yeah.
And then her 4 cost unit is nuts. She can't be chosen by enemy spells or abilities unless I'm in combat. And then when I move to a battlefield, give me +2 this turn.
Yeah, this one is
So
arguably
it,
better.
yeah, yeah, but you can play it in base and know that you are safe.
Yeah.
Uh,
And removal spells are hard for it because the combat window is not often there because she can just back out of them if it's on her
yeah,
turn.
yeah. Well, it's action speed, right?
Yeah, they should have made a reaction, cowards.
Good. Okay, good units, good signature spell, good
Good
legend ability,
colors.
good
Great
colors. I
colors.
mean, yeah, yep.
She's got everything set to be very strong. She got some really cool, unique builds. I've seen a bunch of people doing all kinds of builds with her. Aurelia style Protect the Queen. I've seen weird gear shenanigans. That's the one that I've been cooking a little bit. And then there's a lot of people that are just doing mid-range because Stellarcorn's not banned yet. It's really good when you can draw 2 cards every turn.
Yep. But
I'll
draw
yeah,
3 cards if you're lucky.
it's true. I'll move on to our final legend here, Jake or Jace,
That's
the
me.
Defender of Tomorrow. He is our third enemy pairing colors. So far, he's looking the weakest of the 3, but I don't think it's his fault because the ability of him is really strong. He's got Empower for 2 energy, 2 power. So just like Akali has a good way of empowering himself, and doesn't go away. He's got an ability for 1 mana and tapping him, or 1 rune, or no, sorry, 1 energy is what it's called, to ready a gear. Just ready any gear. And when you're empowered, you do that twice. You get to ready 2 gears. Notably, when you are empowered, you are not forced to do the ready 2 gear. I had a lot of people asking me that in the Judge Discord. So you can still do just 1 gear at a time. You don't have to have 2 to be able to use his ability. That would be very, very bad. Some things of note for Jace. He's in Aurora colors. And he's got blue. So you guys didn't like Elder Dragon before when it shot your base. Try having an Elder Dragon plus Bellows Breath. Jake, how did that make you feel when we played it the other day?
Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about how Jace has like very poor gear synergy with its colors. And that's what makes its legend not very strong at
Right
the
now,
moment.
I do think that because we don't have his chosen, we don't have we have both his chosen champions. They're both and we also have the old one from time before. I'm not sure what set that came out in. Um, yeah, we have
Spearforged.
yes, and then the
The
new
one that
ones.
got out Vanguard
This one
Armory.
here lets you, when you play a non-token gear each turn, you can ready something that's not readied. Strong ability, and the other one is a combat beat stick. Could be interesting depending on what we get for gears, because as of right now we don't have his signature spell, which is going to be his hammer. I'm putting my money on it now. And we don't have.
Oh, no, we don't have Shens either.
Yeah, we don't have Shen's either. We're just gonna be his sword.
It's just gonna be the thing he holds in his hand.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Jace right now just doesn't have a good pool of gear. That's hopefully going to fix itself with the reveals that we have for the rest of this week. But just not, as of right now, nothing crazy to do with him. So that's why I'm playing Aurora Slop with him at the moment. But Aurora Slop for him is good. So we're in the colors. Yeah.
He's one of the few champions that's going to get stronger as each set comes out, unless they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Unless they're gonna go do gear badly like they did with XP, where they're just gonna not
ditch the mechanic
for it. Yeah.
I mean, maybe we haven't seen all the cards yet. Maybe we'll see some XP cards. But that's Jace. I'm excited to see what he can do, but I'm not sure where he's gonna land. I think he's also got one of the most powerful abilities that will come up for sure in the future. But now we're just gonna throw a quick little. Oh, wrong tab. We're gonna throw a little tier list together of just the ones that have come out that we've seen so far. Jake, you can see these.
Yep.
I think we'll just start it off strong. We'll just throw Kennen up here.
Yep.
And we'll do this part too and put Nasus down here.
The Spectrum.
Because this is just the easiest thing to do.
Yep.
The rest of this is actually a bit more. We actually kind of have to talk about it. Akali. My first impressions say that she lands somewhere between A and B. Until we get some further knowledge on what kind of cards are coming out. She seems strong. She does have an issue right now with unit quality. Is my first impressions, and yours?
Yeah, I think she's probably low A. I think she deserves better than B because her signature spell is insane.
Yeah. On that note, I think Jace is weaker than her. At the moment.
Yeah. If you get rid of Aurora, Jace is probably down to like C or D.
Yeah, I think if I was going to have another version of him that's our Aurora version, he would probably be in our high A's, and depending on the brew, he might become an S tier threat. If combat comes back, Aurora gets better.
Yeah.
So, like, that's something notable. So right now as Aurora, he's hovering around here, but as he stands, I think he's hovering more around the C tier.
It's just too bad because I want a mid-range version of that with gear that's good. And then I think about Lucian. I think about how you're gonna run into the issue where you draw the gear half of your deck and not the unit half of your deck, or the other way around.
Yep, and it's frustrating when that happens. But that's the problem with him. Renekton.
I think A tier.
I'm going to put him middle of the pack because I don't think he's been broken into yet. I think he's going to suffer the same problem that other aggro decks suffer in other games, where if you ever let your foot off the gas, you kind of just fizzle out.
Yeah, that's true.
But depending on how good the other stuff that we see come out, this might change. He might go up a tier. He could go down a tier as well, depending on how the meta shapes. Shen, I'll let you pick where our shaved boy goes.
Oh boy. I might be generous to say bottom of C. No, just throw him in D.
Just throw him in
D?
D?
Ahead of Gnosis, though.
Okay.
There's no way. He's got a good ability, and there's a few good units, sort of. There's just a history with that.
This color pairing.
Pairing.
Aside from Azir.
Yeah, aside from Azir, but the rest of them are just bad.
Yeah. So I think D is fair for him. There might be some really nuts cards. To be fair, they have printed some really strong cards for Shen. It's
Yeah.
just a problem of his chosen champions suck. They're really bad.
Yeah, like you would rather play the 3-cost reaction Shen from set 2,
Yeah.
but even at that point,
You're not
you're
utilizing his
playing a unit
legend.
that already says, yeah, you're using a champion unit that already has tank.
Yeah.
It kind of defeats the purpose of the legend ability, so.
But yeah, that's unfortunately him. Mel. Uh,
I put her in. You can put her in A?
I think I'm putting her above a collie.
Okay. I
Um,
mean, yeah, Defy's a strong card.
Defies a good card. Purple will have the most counter spells in the game. Uh, with this
That's
deck.
crazy. That's crazy to say. That's
Um,
crazy to say.
and I don't even know if you need to be able to trigger her legend ability, aside from her chosen champion. You
No,
just
the
play.
green has 4, by the way.
Yeah, whatever. They have 3, so good
No,
enough.
no, they have 4. We have Wind Wall. We have the one that makes birds not so fast and Defy.
Flurry of feathers.
Flurry of Feathers. The card that sees so much play.
Ivern loves it. Um, yeah, Mel, you can kind of just play Chaos Schlop and call it a day. Like I don't even know if you need to be triggering her ability. If you get her ability to be used once per game, kind of like what happens with Ezreal in the current iterations of Ezreal. If you get it to happen once, maybe twice a game, gravy. But the colors are just
Like
good for
Minus 2
control.
is Minus 2 is strong. Like I think being able to do it like 3 times max, maybe 4.
Yeah,
I think that is like it is strong, and I mean it's really like the punch first. Like, okay, so on your opponent's turn, they try to go. Let's say you're playing Rengar,
yeah,
signature spell. Rebuttal. I'm gonna use that. Score my own point.
yeah. I think rebuttal is what because honestly, before her signature spell got released, she looked almost as bad as Nasus.
Yeah, there's nothing going on. Her
Rebuttal
champion units were
changes
just
every
better.
rebuttal changes everything, and I that's why I think she
Yeah.
lands here. Whereas if she didn't have rebuttal, I think she'd be sitting down here.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought that's where you're gonna put her first.
But aside from this, I think she's stronger than Akali, like just ever so slightly, just because of the card quality in these two colors. Um,
Yes, that's fair.
on the note of Zed,
I think Zed's gonna be probably top of B.
he's somewhere here. He's either top of C or middle of B. We just don't have enough ways of triggering his ability. His
Yeah.
chosen champions are both 4 drops. And 4 is like a weird number for Riftbound. Because it doesn't. It's a thing you can do on turn 2, which means you can't score until turn 3.
I mean, it's on turn 2, like Kaisa used to be really strong to just play off of turn 2, right?
Yeah, the game has sped up since then, though, is the issue.
The game is, yeah, like, but 4 costs, no power.
I think both
has
have
always
power,
been
don't they?
good, but yeah, I'm realizing that now. The 4 cost does have power, and the 5 cost does not have power.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think the champion units are lacking a little bit. Which,
But they're
yeah, I
also
would
the
say
they're also the way that you trigger
middle.
his ability. And so that's why I want to throw him here. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
in
middle
good
B.
conscience
Yeah.
throw him here.
No,
And
I
then
don't think it should be a name.
Ambessa, your main in league currently.
No, I've moved to bot.
Oh, okay. When you're playing top lane, you're main in league currently.
Yeah. No, I like Seraphine now. Come on.
um,
I kind of want to shove her in C because like she's better than Shen and she's better than
Jace right
Nasus.
now.
Like we can say that for sure. Like for sure.
Yeah.
She's out of D. I think if we get a couple of good ways, if we get some good yellow cards, which is something I've been asking for like two
Since set
sets
one.
now. Um, like don't get me wrong, BF sword is good, but
My Cannon Brew, as you were making fun of me the other day.
yeah, yeah,
It's
Cannon
all
Brew
purple
has
cards.
Hidden Blade
It's got Hidden Blade as the only yellow card in the deck because it's just
and
yellow is really
salvage.
lacking in card quality. Um,
Sorry,
but
Ash was a good card. Sorry, not Ash. Ash was a good card.
Vi is good too.
Vi was a good card.
I was debating it, but I ended up not putting it in the deck.
We'll see
But
how my build works.
this is where we're sitting right now for our tier list. Let us know what you guys think of where you think things should land. Um, this last slide, I believe, is us talking about what we are our most exciting picks. Renekton, as I said before, seems cool as hell. Also, best overnumbered art in the game. And then
Nope.
we've got Jace. um, I like Aurora. I'm an Aurora player. Sorry, guys, but I'm also curious with his gear build. And then Jake is a bit more wishy-washy on what he likes.
Yeah.
So he
Well,
asked me to put all four on
I
there.
I like all deck. All
Yeah.
deck is good.
Yet he still plays Yi Slop.
Hey man, let's not talk about Yi.
Anyways, that's pretty much it, everybody. Thanks for joining Jake and I on this little escapade of talking about our favorite TISM game at the moment, and we'll be back end of next week with a set review. We'll probably try to do it for Sunday, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna start once all the cards are out.
Every card should be out by Sunday. So, that's all.
Maybe
Thanks,
Monday.
everybody. Goodbye.